Oh, welcome back, you stupid round eye. CoL 21. We're into I'm going to fuck this up territory. But no, not today. See that shit? I was just about to go for the recycler, too. Breaking my own newly established rule. There's two of them there. Stop fucking narrating a gunfight. Did I hallucinate that one? I could change the UI. I guess I could. I could get into the modding, but I like vanilla experience. Give me a packaged UI. Just want to move the elements around, give myself a more Street Fighter 2 style health bar. You know, declutter the edge. I want to be able to fucking, if I'm locked into this view, I want to be able to use that edge more effectively. I don't need all this shit out at the edge of my screen. I'm good, thanks. There's only a few things I need on the HUD. Most of the rest of the shit can be referenced via one or two elements with shit on them. Nah, I think, honestly, I should dump the plating crusher, but so far I haven't killed myself with it, so am I just gonna end up getting myself killed? Probably, but it'll be fun getting there. What I really need is a fucking health upgrade off those ammo boxes. 1785. Oh, let's fucking dance. What are your orders, sire? Almost got stuck, you see that? With great power comes great responsibility. Unless you're me. In which case... Congratulations. You've won the Heisman Trophy, and that is something that no one can ever take away from you. Unless you kill your wife and a waiter. In which case... Fucking Norm. God damn. Right to the bone. Oh, he cuts him right to the bone. You see that? Ah, he walked right into it. Ah, it's terrible. That's his friend, too. You know how I like to insert that technology, baby. Okay, please don't fuck me over on it, though. Everything else has been really good. Oh, jeez. Hello, Governor. What have we here, mate? What's all this, then? He's dead. He appears to be a corpse. Do robots have corpses? I guess they do. Chassis. What do you call it when they're machine soul? We have to use Warhammer 40,000, which was not predictive programming. It's not transhumanist predictive programming. But we'll just use Warhammer 40,000. Metaphysics and dogma to place a framework upon things and thus prejudge it. I hate to insult either of them by even opening this chest. It's okay, baby. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, my lovely little X55. The thing is, you know, actually I should do that. Because what if it's a divine? Really increases weak point damage. So. X shot. Brace yourself. Oh, nope. I'll take the recycler, though. I almost fucking killed myself. God damn it. Plus, I'd have to fish up a fucking... I like the eraser cell, but also, who the fuck needs it? I'm not sure why I picked eraser cell. I have a 1400% ambrosia printer. Probably because I'm tired. It's been a long week. I don't know. I'm an old man on the internet. That might have something to do with it. Let me get back in my fucking grave. Again, I just hate to come back to it, but I love this is constant, like, I'm not even sure what the basis for it is, and I guess that's the joke. This constant, like, why aren't you dead, Jim? Why haven't you died yet? Why aren't you dead, Jam? Why aren't you dead, Jam? Ugh. It's great. Okay. And it's like, what's the premise of the joke? What's the premise? The premise is I should just fucking roll over and die. He's like, I'm sorry to roll over and show death my belly. Oh man, I tell ya, he's a funny fucker, that Jimmy. What a funny fucker. Where's that shot of her where she turns around? Whatever it was. Yeah, right there, bam. Okay. What was my argument before? I forgot what I was saying. I kind of touched on it and then immediately glossed over a point. What is one of the things... Hey, Rich Evans and Mike Stoklasa. Hey, Mike Stoklasa. Bop, bop, bop. What? What? Fuck it, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. What's one of the... There's a lot of things that make sci-fi... And I got off onto this whole tangent about writing. Because writing is the core of science fiction. Intelligent writing, intelligent science writing is the core of all great science fiction. But it's got to have... It's not just that, because then it can turn into theater flag, Giger, Pomo crap. It can turn into crap. And I'm not saying horror is not interesting. I'm not saying horror is not interesting, but you have to understand... Again, when you look into an abyss long, the abyss looks back into you. And if you fucking premeditate and focus on evil things, the world becomes evil. If you focus on good... I know this is hard to believe, but if you focus on good things, the world becomes good. And if you focus on evil things, the world becomes evil. This is why Mike hates Mr. T, by the way. But anyway, I digress. Writing is very important. Also, it has to have heart. It has to have humanity. And I would say that you could just say Americana. Actual Americana. But what is one of the crucial elements to great science fiction television and film? Hot broads. Smoking hot broads with a fresh face and a fresh look. A new one every week. That's how you make a great science fiction show. If you do one show a week, every week, you just slip in for a couple of scenes some hot young starlet or actress who's trying to make it in the business. And we used to do it classy, and it was, you know, and you'd present these girls beautifully, and this, like, of course the system's going to prey on women, but whatever. I mean, women everywhere get preyed on. It's not different than any other fucking industry anywhere else in the world. Nobody gives a... I love people always like, yeah, but women get preyed on, and yeah, well, okay, women in every other industry also get preyed on. Nobody fucking says it. The difference is nobody says anything about it because nobody cares. But that's fine. It's like cops. People will sell this shit, and they'll say like, oh god, we'll protest in the streets, someone died. Cops fucking die all the time. Nobody cares. Apparently it's like fun to shoot at them. Apparently you could just teach your children to shoot at the police, and that's like a culture. That's actually cultural. Ugh. We don't pay cops enough. We don't pay the police enough. Law enforcement doesn't get paid enough. Imagine working your whole life and dodging bullets and putting up with people's bullshit for a pension that may not even be there when you go to collect it. Because who the fuck knows who's going to... You know, what if civilian government is run by a bunch of morons? Imagine being Bob Kroll. Imagine being the swinging dicks. The old veterans, the old SALT veterans at like the... I'm not even going to go into it. At the precinct. The unnamed precinct, which shall remain unnamed until we've retaken the city of Minneapolis. Oh my god. A city under siege from within by Marxism. That is what I see. Anybody who can't see that is blind. But it's not just the manipulation of the public mind. Yes, there are a lot of leftist dipshits in Minnesota, and there's a lot of porch conservative rhinos too. And fence-sitting libertarian dumbasses. But it's the rigging. And that's why, in 2000, among other reasons, I proposed a system. A little system using a distributed ledger technology to make sure that we could have just, like, so that anyone could vote from, like, a phone or a computer with a PIN and a secure connection. Because there was a copy of the ledger on every machine simultaneously, because it was all a giant Java virtual machine or something like that. A giant distributed Beowulf with a fucking ledger. Hot broads, Rich. Mike. Hot broads. Because nerds love pussy. It's not complicated. This isn't complicated. Nerds love pizza and Mountain Dew and hot broads. This is not complicated. Of course, if you spend 30 years using, you know, GMO soy protein and a million other things to completely wreck the endocrine system of the average male to the point where you have this disappearing... I mean, there's documentaries made about the disappearing male. I'm not going to go into break down the fucking evolutionary biology and fucking biochemistry and organic chemistry of what's going on here, because you're not going to listen. So what's the point? But man, I wish I could just show, because they could do good. They have a huge audience of mostly leftist dipshits, and if you could just like break Mike Stoklaus's brain and get him to realize, it's like Mark Hamill. Could you imagine if you could get Mark Hamill and like get him to take like DMT or something or whatever, some kind of psychoactive, you know, molecule or something, and get him to like realize that it's his... You guys destroyed the thing that you love because you have shitty values and basically a lack thereof. And it's you. It's your shitty taste. It's not even values. I can talk about values. It's your shitty taste. That's why this happened. It's your fault. Titan shield. U-235. Understorm uplink. It's all just melted by the engineer. You are nothing to me but cash. I am the ultimate capitalist robot. Ha ha ha. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? No. You love, have you ever seen, there's this broad on, oh jeez, I'm not even like showing the thing. I don't care. You know what? That's fine. It's an ASMR stream now. It's just an ASMR stream where you hear explosions while we stare at, I don't even know this actress's name, but man, she was fucking hot as hell in Bloodsport. Let's give it just a moment, if you will. So lovely. But you've been enjoying it for the last minute or half here, whatever. Ah, it's so beautiful. God damn. Mr. Producer, thank you. Whoever the fuck found her and put her in that movie. Nicely done. You, sir, are a king among men. That's right.
Can you fly, Bobby? Clarence, no! Bitches leave.
You know, now that I think about it, I didn't need level 3 scavenging. I probably should have done that. The minute I start recycling, the nanosecond I start recycling, I can feel the mob running at me from off screen. It's incredibly nerve-wracking at some point. You'd think I'd be smart and just clear the whole fucking map and then loot everything. Doesn't it? I didn't need it. I didn't need it. I should have picked the other one. That was a mistake. That's right. Even me. Even I make mistakes, kids. I'm gonna be like Mr. T. Don't start being positive. I'm turning over a new leaf on this channel here on YouTube, and we're all about positivity now. We're all about being positive. HIV positive. Play like sad music. Cut to a shot of Rich Evans. Oh, cut to that shot of Rich Evans on the couch. All hunched over. We're gonna be positive on this channel. HIV positive. Very sad. You know, there used to be actual liberals, and not just leftists, but actual liberals. I was saying before, maybe Bob Picardo is still an actual liberal because, you know, he's lost in a world of, like, theater, and you know what I mean? Quote-unquote theater. You catch my drift. As the... You know. Maybe there are still actual liberals that are not... he seems like a leftist to me. He seems full... Because like I said, back in the day, you know... And back in the day, Twitter, you actually could talk to people. And they might even fucking talk to you back. I mean, now it's just engagement farming and fucking click farming and crap. But once upon a time, it was a public forum where you could talk to, like, fucking heads of European state and they would actually reply to you. Actually, like, you could say something... Actually move the ball down the field. You could say something intelligent at the proper time in history, and they kind of had to reply because it was right under this thing that they said, that they put this statement out, and then something was said, and now you have to fucking respond to it, jackass. This is how I got, I love it, because you see, Glenn Greenwald, I didn't even know this happened because I don't track this sort of crap. But I don't know, he wasn't on Rumble anymore or something. I remember watching Nick DiPaolo is reading him out in the promotional at the beginning of his show. And then at some point he wasn't even there anymore. And he was still reading him out as if he were on the lineup, but he never got he never got the new intro script. So he's just reading the old script. And he would sit there and praise Glenn Greenwald. I'm not even going to go into it because, Josh hates the gays. Untrue. Don't hate the gays. Don't care. Don't really care, ultimately. In the last analysis. Not a crusader. Don't really give a shit what people do. Just want them to, like, keep it to themselves, basically. Just be more demure. And just in general. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying there shouldn't be... People can have channels and places where they have whatever the fuck they want and be as bawdy and whatever it is. But in public, in general... There should be a certain decorum where it shouldn't be about sex, and it definitely should be something that you're teaching kids. You should let people grow up normally. Oh, but kids are going to get pregnant and well, then get them out of the ghetto. Make sure they have fathers. Really not that complicated, actually. Uh-oh. That's a no good. Oh, my Liebchen. %, unshackle. I guess 4 points into shield refresh, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3,000. Not doing high power. 745. Nice. Cooldown boost. What's it at? 1, 2, 3, 4. How much is cooldown boost? What was it? I wish it was more clear exactly what the fuck the mechanics were and how they worked. Neither of which I want. I don't want his power, actually. Yep. Power randomization. 1540. 1620. Fuck. That's not good. 1700. 1820. 10 plating. I wish, and then it doesn't show up, so I need to change the UI. Because I should see the plating. It should have 10 little plating marks. Should be clear. This bar should be way fucking bigger. And not necessarily down here. Maybe up top. Right up here. I'm usually not aiming up. Actually, I would put the UI elements, probably I would nest them. One cluster here, one cluster there. Maybe put my hit points up top. Something. Something where I have, you know, all the necessary UI elements, but it's not obtrusive. This is way too obtrusive. Anyway. Stun impulse. I feel like the Ambrosia printer is where it needs to be. We got 9,200. I've never gotten an upgrade off these fucking ammo stations. The ones inside that room. Alright, let's not fuck this up. Come on.
Great job, squad. Let's bring out the cigar.
That will do. Not really a summons-based build, but I'll take it. Not a summons-based build, but a base build. See what I did there? Because please don't fuck me. Not that I can get worse. I guess it could force me Metal Storm Summoner. That'll do. Just give me the option to, like, select none or take currency. If you want to preserve the mechanics, give me a third option that allows me to just take currency instead of either one of them. Not really that complicated, but don't hem me in to, like, Metal Storm and or fucking, here's a pet that you can't control, whose behavior you can't control, where if you fucking stop for 5 seconds and forget to pause, you're dead because your pet just killed you, because at some point it decides to die. Its lifespan runs out, and then it slowly ticks down and explodes, and it can also kill you. And naturally, it's not programmed to not stand right at your fucking feet, so you're paying attention to 15 other things, and your pet can fucking TK you. Uh-oh. Star Trek Academy. Is that what it said? That's not good. This is the worst show ever. It's the worst show in history. It's offensive to everyone. Why would you fuck with the look of Klingons, by the way? All of New Trek. All of J.J. Abrams' New Trek. Why would you fuck with Klingons? Why would you fuck with TNG, DS9 era Klingons the way they're portrayed? Not to get all nerd culture, but what the fuck is that shit? Why would you fuck with that? I'm trying to walk it back thematically. With some, like, offensively gay beta black Klingon. And then we have Actual Worf. Actual Worf, Michael Dorn, who I've met, sashaying for his 30 super shekels, sashaying for Disney or whoever the fuck, I don't know, Claremont, whatever. It's the one market I don't actually trade. I don't care. Actually, specifically don't pay any attention to it. I don't even know. I'd have to pull it up. That's how little I know. Couldn't care less. Who owns who? And there's a certain logic to that because it's all one fucking monolith at the end of the day. Ah. He tried to stab me in the throat. Who owns the IP? Which studio is producing it? And at the end of the day, it's all just one giant fucking hive mind organism of garbage, let's be honest. I pay even less attention to the market structure of this sector of our market economy than I do to the fucking garbage that it churns out on a daily basis. Sad. I should care. I honestly should care about that market. I don't, though. I don't give a fuck about it. Not my sector, not my bag. Me, I'm an oil man. I'm a fucking junior resource sector guy. Energy. Tech. Biotech. Industry. Inputs. Raw inputs. Software. I guess not anymore. There's no software market anymore. Well, so much for that. So much for that market. Oh. Dude, the dog whistle build is great and pretty easy to put together. Cloning device, pulsar repeater, dog whistle, and then just juice the fuck out of it. You throw whatever you want in the other one. That other slot. Shield core's a nice backstop. The game's got fucked up mechanics, so you kind of have to backstop the fuckery. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you, ML10. Alright, 1725. Ah, Curse of the Loop 25. Ah, I gotta work all weekend, basically, to get it all done. What do we got on the docket? Whatever, who cares? Take the day off. I ain't doing shit until like at least noon tomorrow. I'm taking some time off. Bitches leave. Bitches leave. Leave now, bitches. Said fuck you, didn't he? That fucking robot told me to fuck myself. You know what? Good on him. That's what I would say. I salute you. I salute you, my metal brethren. Nicely put. Fuck you. That's right. It's like the last one. Fuck you. Roger, Roger. Fuck you. That's right. 500? That's cheap. At least it wasn't data. Which is what I say about, all these, like, TNG, Voyager era people getting caught up in, New Trek. At least it wasn't data. Oh, wait. Brent Spiner is as guilty as anyone. Maybe more so. Oh, that's sad. Oh, it's very sad. You're all... Oh, damn it, it's regen. I don't really need regen. I have the station. Station! That's what it meant. Remember how no one could figure out what the fuck they were talking about in Bill and Ted? When they were saying station? They were talking about Overdrive Station. We didn't know until they made Synthetik 2, but now we know. Now the story can be told. The Lion War. Oh, Jesus, almost got stabbed in the back. A2, fuckface. E2, fuckface. I should have taken a shower after work. God damn it. I just realized my nose is all stuffed up. I had to turn off the internal air recirc because somebody who shall remain nameless decided it was a good idea to burn leaves in their backyard in a residential neighborhood. I'm just going to burn all these. I'm going to burn this debris. But I guess what do you do with it? You burn it slowly on a day that's not windy. Life hacks. Nah, I'm just kidding. Shit. I just forgot to turn off the... I'm like, somebody's having a bonfire. And then it was like... It started to get kind of smoky. And I was like, oh, Jesus. I caught the wind right off of it. Always fun. that the DNR is dumb. The last thing I would even do, because it's Minnesota though, because who could, the last thing I would ever do is fucking complain about this. Fucking, there's already enough government control over people's ability to, like, do anything with their land. The last thing I would ever do is participate in fucking exacerbating that system. But, I was like, ah, Jesus. Yeah, the property developer actually did a great job with the fucking HVAC. You know, it's kind of a... I'm not even going to go into the details of the setup, but he actually did a really good job. Very impressive. The overall throughput for the entire system is quite good. Quite pleased. Good HVAC system is very important. Climate control, very important. I don't agree with Murphy Brown about much, but air conditioning is truly the great wonder of the modern world, in my opinion. And again, you know what, I'll say this. I've said it before, so I'll say it again. You know, the reason the Wahhabists, the reason the average Muslim, the Wahhabists are so angry is that they don't know what it is to have a shower. A nice hot shower, a good meal. You know, if you dress your women in fucking garbage bags, and you've never had a BLT at brunch on a Sunday, and talked about nothing with polite people, I get it. I understand. My point here being, it's lack of there's reasons Western civilization exists. There's reasons why it exists. A lot of them are material, and not benefiting from and having a life where you are accustomed to the benefits of the reasons. Some of the material reasons why Western civilization exists, like a hot bath, and what civilization actually means to the Western mind. If you've never led a life where you got to experience these quote-unquote creature comforts, then it's easy to reject the ideology of the West, but it is the baseline logistical, human, kinesthetic, fucking ergonomic realities of these quote-unquote creature comforts, and life being... this is akin to the... And this is something for the Marxists out there who really, there's like 3 people out there who even know Marx Engels, and the people who do read it are fucking, they're not aware that it's like basically written by a committee, and then they just have their names slapped on it, but I digress. I saw a picture of Hassan Piker with What Is to Be Done. Do you think any of these people even realizes, like, that book, for instance, was just an appropriation? It would be like me writing a book. It would be like me having a podcast, and the name of the podcast is like a famous catchphrase. Like the podcast was called Cowabunga Man. I digress. I don't even know what I'm getting at there. I forget what the fuck I was in fucking nugget. Killing shit. Time to vibe code some fucking death. Some robo-death. Total robo-death. Sorry, clankers. This is a Goku Get 'em town. I got that Goku Get 'em energy. Why did it give me the compositor again? Man, my nose is stuffed up. I should fucking take a break. Take a break, take a shower, come back. Besides, they're all fresh. Gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Sorry, folks. Bear with me. It's gotta be done here. Listen to the sweet, soothing sounds of Sunrise Drive while I fuck around and find trout. Fuck it, we'll just end cap it right there. We'll come back. We'll come back to our little run here. Well, I just broke the blending crusher. That's a good way to end it. We'll come back to me dying. 1163, 1263.